Storm Spirit, if he isn't completely shut down, can still scale very well with that Aghanim's. I think that is a huge game changer if you have a Battle Fury PA and the Vortex Ags. And, you know, Lycan can just utilize. Like, you can build Assault Cuirasses, you can make a bloody Bloodthorn in this game, too, and just silence the Puck. You can silence the Beastmaster, prevent them from roaring targets. And you can run down the Silencer all game long. And Ush, the Beastmaster, are getting targeted. Oversight, can they get another first blood for themselves? Yes, they can. And it's for the Storm Spirit out of all heroes. That's the perfect start for Oversight. They really needed this. And that is so helpful.
It's helpful, but you know what I say. If you nerd like that, you 5-man smoke, you go for a kill, you 5-man rotate into first blood, you're gonna lose that game. It's just the way Gaben works. He gives you the first blood, but he takes the game away from you.
Gaben giveth, Gaben taketh.
Exactly.
Triple bounties, at least for Oversight, as we roll out the laning stage. They weren't able to find the early mid ward, despite Atuf walking under the tower, getting hit by it. I think they were pinging the mid lane, but they were not sure where that ward exactly is going to be. So it's going to remain. It will show the high ground on the side of Odyssey.
Will remain hidden.
Will remain hidden for sure. So, how do you like this PA versus Beastmaster matchup? I think this is the one to talk about. How does PA do here?
I don't think there's a lot to talk about here. Like, PA should definitely own this matchup. That's how it worked before, but if you're a Beastmaster right now, you're maxing out Wild Axes. Maybe just spamming her with Wild Axes and Tiny being around, you can do better. Historically, you were always winning it as PA, but I can see it maybe working in a different direction this time around, just because of the switch up to the Wild Axes that Beastmaster can go for.
Yeah, it took a couple years for Beastmaster players to realize there's a second build on this hero. It is the Wild Axes spam. Like, the amount of pain so many Beastmaster players in the competitive scene could have avoided by just going Axes instead of always forcing out Call of the Wild.
Yeah, but the Axes were different back.
The Axes were different.
Yeah, it wasn't the same.
And feeling. Oh, another kill for Oversight. Very close. Fairy Fire popped as well. Silencer trying to run to the trees, but the Wolves are getting vision. And do they do enough damage? Not enough.
He moved them back as well. The Warden getting low on top.
Will also go down. Ush, she's got another set of axes ready. It's not enough damage to kill off the PA. And they get the turn. Slow from the dagger. And a kill for Skyward. Or even for Dead Zone picking up the double.
Right now, if you're Skyward, you're flaming him. But you are happy that you got 2 kills. He suicides in the end. Like, he goes under the tower to refill everything. Come back into the lane. Bring some items to the PA. Use that double kill for a ton of regen.
Might as well, yeah. And Warden was TPing in by the time he was walking to the tower, so he actually got to kill himself before Warden could have once stolen the kill from the tower or get any experience. Now they just got a split kill. Nobody actually damaged the Lich there for a while. But you are absolutely correct. Skyward gets to pump up that extra regen brought by Dead Zone. 6 tangos and a salve brought to this lane.
Yeah, you're a Lich, you don't really need anything, so you just buy the regen.
Remember when Lich still had Sacrifice?
Please
and it made so many matchups interesting?
Okay,
all right. Some PTSDs.
I'm still hurt. I'm still hurt. No, hey, I'm not. It's not PTSD. Like It's not that I had to play. Oh my God, Argus. Oh,
I saw that.
Oh, that was.
We all saw that.
Oh. Oof, that hurt me. That hurt
like
me.
100 gold down the drain. Yeah, down the drain even.
Yeah. I had to play that Lich. That was the last patch I played competitively. It's like 2018 or 19. I remember it like it was yesterday. All I did was stand next to the tier 2 and eat creeps. It was terrible.
Good old eating creeps. Lich gonna have your mana. Lich gonna have your mana.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
4 kills in the first 4 minutes. Things are slowing down for the time being. Waiting for level 6s in the mid lane for both the Puck and the Storm. First rotations on their sites. Probably to the top lane. Like, this is the most kill-heavy / most vulnerable lane for both teams, which they could look for. Bottom, I don't know too much. Maybe the TA could find a kill, but Lycan is tough. They do end up doing a lot of damage onto Cry.
It comes down to the rotations as well from Puck. Like, he gets that 6. They can also rotate mid, right? All of these supports on both sides. Like, on one side you have the Tiny. He brings probably the most assistance to the lane.
All the boys to the yard.
Can they get someone on top? Probably not.
Warden really getting bullied by Skyward with that Blightstone Orb of Venom, looking for the Orb of Corrosion.
By the way,
And
my dear friend T Panda, if you do click on the Beastmaster, you will notice that this man is an absolute Giga Chad. He's not going for Helm of the Overlord. No. Instead, he's going for Drums of
Drums
Slom.
of Slom! Hell yeah, baby, let's go.
I really appreciate your enthusiasm, specifically because you want to see Game 3, I see. That's the dream. Unfortunately, some teams have forfeited, so we can see Game 3 at least, because Drums of Slom will be purchased.
But you should also be happy because you wanted Game 3. Oh, mid-battle, level 6 is Odyssey, goes for the jump in on RL. Okay, no real finisher coming out. A Storm poking a bit with the fresh teleport. There's an illusion rune, a twofold deny it. And a bit too far away as well for this Puck to go in, but they're going to go for the silencer. Feeling he's going to have to taste the punch of the Storm Spirit and goes down. Storm finding a first kill, and he can actually... Okay, he's not going to move towards bottom.
God, the PA just disappeared.
One, but yeah, they just killed the PA top. They're going to kill the Lich potentially too. They've got axes. Those are magical damage. Yep. Shield ain't gonna do nothing.
Basically, PA went up there because he just bought a Ring of Health and he was thinking, yeah, whatever, I'll trade some hits and then I'll heal up. I'll get a tango from the Lich, I'll heal up in a second. Then he got super punished for it. Instant combo together with the axes.
Works wonders. He's now a level ahead of the PA. Beastmaster could just get Primal Roar before PA also gets level 6 on the coup de grace. So there's a kill opportunity now, definitely on the top lane for Ant.
And there's an opportunity for Odyssey to TP somewhere. He's level 7. He can go back.
Try the TA bottom, slowed by the good old Ghost. Getting tossed into the air, gets refraction up. Try not fully holding the micro on the creeps as TA does do some damage. Oh, the TP goes through. Odyssey dives in with that big ball lightning jump, only to see the hero disappear in front of his eyes.
Yeah, like his options were TP bottom or mid, bottom or top. Top lane Beastmaster is already farming the stacks, so you couldn't really do anything about him. He decides to go bottom. Unfortunately, does not get the kill because the aggression was already there. So he just TP'd out.
It was a close attempt. Sometimes it is easy to forget how much damage ball lightning can actually do depending on the distance of the zap.
It's the control at this point, right? Like you're not dishing out too much damage. Double damage.
Takes away the DD rune. RL coming in for the turnaround, potentially looking for a double on the side of Ant. They get the toss to break the coil, and they get the roar as well. Storm Spirit punished. Lich getting killed, and Skyward TP'd in for nothing.
He TP'd in for morale support, you know. Moral support, he TP'd in to cheer them.
Crit? Crit?
Nice crit.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
144 damage. Instantly swaps the Ring of Health for Band of Elven Skin, so that he can hit a little bit harder at least. Warden going in, like this is a feat.
Highly questionable, you could say. Warden.
Yeah.
Really achieving much with this. Just gives away a kill. Why did he go?
I have no idea.
And they might even lose the Puck as well. The stuns are there, and he's dead.
Like that was one of those moves you're scratching your head after seeing, you know. He was on, what, 30-40% HP maximum?
Did you say scratching or stretching?
Stretching your thoughts, maybe. Scratching your brain.
Oh, stretching your head. I mean, I guess you could be pulling your ears like, oh, what's happening? But that mid tower is also going to go down. So that is big for the Oversight. Kind of handed out to them, too. They didn't have to do much.
Huge tower. Tower bottom lane, tower mid lane taken. They smoke up afterwards.
Let's go game 3.
But realistically, they have Lycan that went for Helm of Overlord. Meanwhile, Beastmaster buying Drums of Slom. Like, Drums of Slom have been popular in other regions, but only in the last couple of days of the DPC, and because Beastmaster was completely countered. That build was completely countered in these games, so he went for Drums of Slom. This game, I don't think that he's countered. Mid lane, that's a nice
lot
foil.
of damage in mid, but this puck might just end up dying nevertheless. Phase shift in 1 second. Fairy Fire. Oh, not just the right clicks, but no. Storm still gets the combination, and Lich might just drop to the last word. Raindrops will soak up the damage, but the curse will finish him off nevertheless. Rush will take the tower. I mean, wow, I'm losing my voice here. Damn.
If, let's say, if he had Helm of Overlord on top lane, Helm of Dominator at least, right? Like, this Beastmaster at this point would have taken the tier 1 and already been mid to help out. All these fights would look a bit different when you have a +1 hero. Then again, I hope it's worth it for them. We'll see. If
You can't really hit the PA with a Beastmaster. The TA can when you build MKB, but you can't really hit with the Zoo. So I guess that's the reasoning behind the PA is like, well, I'll find an item that will do damage nevertheless. And when you have BKB,
Yeah, but
there's
it's
no BKB piercing stun.
It's not only about hitting her with one ancient. Like, you're getting the auras. It's huge for the PA, for the TA as well.
It is true. But is it more damage? I mean, technically, you could say sustained damage-wise, it is more. But for the quick burst, Drums of Slum, it is roughly about.
Look,
I think it's like 1,500 magical damage.
The one thing that I see Lich running in, probably dying instantly.
Oh, I mean, they're going for the TA at the same time. Argus is going to need some help. It will get the help. The Roar comes out onto Cry. Cry down a half HP. Going to go for the runaway and should be able to as well, as they've used everything for it. RL gets the kill in Dead Zone. And Argus does actually end up getting Cry.
Yeah, they just get completely punished for that move. So, how I see the Aghanims working on Beastmaster, so far I've been flaming it, but how I can see it working is you get Dream Coil plus Drums of Slom and you go in, right? These two spells together could do a lot of work, a lot of damage, because you can't run away really from Ash. So that could work out. I'd still rather see Overlord, don't get me wrong.
Maybe you can build it later on into the game.
Probably not. Like, it isn't really the second item to build, right? Like, it's the tempo item that you want early on. It's still okay-ish. It's still okay-ish. But probably not for a second item.
I guess there's also the fear of, like, PA can just destroy the creep right away. You're not a Lycan, so you don't have the extra movement speed on it. It will get slowed down by a dagger. It's blown up pretty fast. Might be some reasoning behind it. But if you do get a Roar in PA and just start running around in circles with Drums of Slum, I think you can also amplify the damage with the Wild Axes. Makes it do even more damage.
Infinite damage.
Infinite.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, looking at the net worth right now, the two bottom cores a couple of minutes ago were the TA and the Phantom Assassin, but PA is actually now on top of everybody. Argus also has some nice stacks to farm. Very happy about helping him out this game. PA, meanwhile, struggling at the bottom.
There's some encirclement happening around the tier 2 tower. 4 heroes here, and just one lonely
military encirclement,
and just one lonely rock under the tower. TA instead.
was about to ask a question, but I think that can wait. TA does go for the teleport attempt out and looks like he's going to be successful with it. They get the disengage, but RL is going to go in. And they will buy some time to take down the Storm Spirit. The shield's not enough to survive, or at least help survive. Warden will go down. Osh is being chased by Cry. That big army, the Zoo, the Wolf blocking in front. The Beastmaster taking more and more hits. Needs to get out. Arceus coming in, trying to help out Osh, and will be able to. Dead Zone will go down, and Cry to TP away. But RL still going to take down this Rubik. By the looks of it, Silence comes out. Witchblade ticks. It hurts. Oh, Skyward gets a kill onto the puck. There we go. Favor return.
Can they catch him? That's the only question now.
Take damage coming out. He could just jump to Tomato.
You could just TP
This
as
is
well.
the Melt Strike.
Yeah.
Turn
Storm.
around. Storm wants to go in. Healing, no mana.
A little
Warden coming out from the
scary,
side. He's spent a lot of mana with this battle now, and he is Odyssey feeling a bit unhappy with that.
He can refill the
Rotation
bottle.
that they tried to kill the TA, couldn't get it, and now round 2, TA's already walked back from the fountain and still can't get the kill on Arceus.
Let's see. Round 2.
Another
Fight.
round 3. This is a very long fist fight. Going again onto the TA this time. No Lich Chain Frost available. Warden interrupting them in the backline. TA still needing some help, but none's arriving. I think you can even kill this Lich here. Lich, okay, will go down, but no -2. No stolen intelligence by the looks of it.
These two teams, I'm not sure. Lycan mid lane, just skirmishes everywhere.
There's definitely scrims all over the place. Lycan's got a lot of HP regen though, so they're gonna give up on the chase. Warden spots out a tooth.
I think that's...
They have a ward in the river. They see all of them. Odyssey gotta be careful. There's the avalanche, the toss, the coil, the combo fully thrown onto the Storm Spirit. They just walked into a trap.
Rubik, hello, sir. There's a puck attacking you. You need to run.
There's a tree flying in. There's an orb flying in. There's a kobold trying to steal the kill. Imagine if the kobold actually took that.
Denied with, what, 8 damage?
That would have honestly been like one real play of the century.
I think
you
it did
shovel
happen.
up a kobold, and the kobold would kill you.
I think I saw it on Reddit, that it happened once. Like someone did it. Not sure, but I feel like the memory serves me that he did kill.
Yeah, yet to see that happen in a pro game. We've seen kobolds kill morphlings when they roll full agi and they just shovel up a kobold, and oh, that happened. Crystallis did it once. I think Gork probably had one. There was 1 or 2 of them during this last TI, so those definitely happened. But I think I've seen the same post that you have as well, because I do remember that happening. I'm just waiting for the first official game one to happen where Kobold steals the kill.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oversight, however, smoking up in mids. The whole team is there. PA can also quickly join in. They're protecting a 2 HP tower, and I have to deny it now.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but there is Drums of Slom now completed. There are Drums of Slom completed on the Beastmaster with his Aghanims. It's been there for maybe a minute now.
Yep.
Let's see what he can do with them. He's also going for a blink so that he can actually jump in instantly with the Dream Coil.
The funny thing is, Drums of Slum also gives you healing. For the damage that you deal, you get a percentage, and you heal your units. But your units right now are literally just the boars. You have
It's just the last few ticks that actually matter from what I've seen so far. Like everything else.
I mean, that's the
feels
surprise
bad.
element. Yeah, it's like a massive burst damage. Well, they're going to catch the Storm Spirit in the top lane under the tower. Global Silence. That's an easy setup to take down Odyssey. Dead zoned. For an ult. Places down some wards down on the ground. Information that there's a gank squad arriving, but Warden goes in with the toss. -2. And into Roche they go. Oversight probably knows about this too.
They know about it, but their PA is just not ready to fight. He's building towards the BKB. Maybe you can take the fight 4 versus 5, but you will lose that one, even not without a global. And by the time store is up, this rush is long gone anyway. So you're giving it away, and I think it's even better for them that Storm was dead, so they don't get tempted into fighting it. They just need the BKB on PA. They are playing into Beastmaster with Aurora, so the
Anytime.
BKB, yeah, so the BKB won't be like super valuable, but she still needs it. Another option is to go Dezo first, but that's super scary into the puck.
They did find the Rubik, and it is the right one. It's not even an illusion that's just casually moving around in the jungle. Steals phase shift, but gets hit by the axes on top of the same pixel.
Remember the patch where axes were broken like a few patches ago? Aghanim's
Which one was that?
Aghanim's axes.
The where you spam them without cooldown?
Yeah. Good old
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Octarine core with Kaya
boy-
Sange, E-Blade.
My
Yeah.
boy MTD, yeah, he used to play mid Beastmaster and just go like, yeah, just go axe rush.
The first game I played in pubs, I got reported like at the beginning. People were flaming me, and then suddenly you're getting a bazillion kills. Lich,
Yep. She's found.
it was so broken.
Cry wants to fight this one though. Coil will snap. Ush is gonna go down. He didn't get too much regeneration out from the Slom. And Warden's gonna be dropping too. They've got the Storm at the back line. Warden still buying some time with the Avalanche, but they're going for the next target already. It is the Silencer. Cry gonna go for the dive under the tower. He's gonna start taking a couple punches here with the vision provided. They will find themselves 3 kills. Argus, he's been farming up his BKB while that was happening.
Drums of
Funnily
Slom. Drums of Slom. How much
Funnily
damage do
enough,
these do? That's
TA has
scary.
no blink. And just goes straight for BKB rush from the Deso.
Interesting. I wonder why he decided not to get Blink, because Blink overall is good even for your farming speed. You move across the map faster, you get in and out of fights easier. It's like there are some TA games where I don't see a Blink, but they aren't as off. Like, that isn't very common anymore, at least. He does queue it up after the BKB. He's got the Blink queued up.
Stupendous.
Radiant are scanning.
Taking out the scan to the bottom lane, finding the Lycan. They don't know if he's still around or not, so they're gonna make sure. Moving further on into the lane. Okay, wards are placed down. Now they definitely know something is up. The Hawk doesn't go far enough. Lycan's out of there. Ball top lane. That's a good kill if they can get to the TA. TA actually setting up a trap for the Storm. There's a trap. And the Shard. The Shard silence. Doesn't want to fight the PA though. Ooh. Yeah, that was
Fuck.
it's a bit unfortunate, but they still get to isolate the Phantom Assassin. And poor Skyward. Just completely isolated from the rest of his buddies. Like, I saw the idea Argus had. Like, if the Storm walks to the lane, you pop the trap to silence, and you get a big melt strike from, like, right next to you, right on top of the Storm Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
But you just kill the enemy carry, which is even better, because everybody go away. But now, Odyssey jumping onto Feeling. And Ush help him out. No, Ush is just teleporting away. They see the gank squads on their way.
He popped the region maybe a little bit too soon, but still.
Wait, a tooth? There's a. He didn't see the ward. It's literally inside the neutral camp. He puts out a sentry and he just can't see it. It's like it's right there. He just walked past. Guys, there's no ward here. Such a cheeky one.
I mean, it will be devoted
Okay,
now.
does he now find it?
Yeah, he found it.
okay, there we go.
He'll get devoted now.
Saved.
Is under attack.
Because you wanted to stack, I suppose, anyway, right? Right?
Yeah.
Tooth? Never mind. Top lane?
Oh, he's just big brain. Okay, second attempt. Maybe this time they can get the TA. Gets whipped by the Lich to TP with that 9-second BKB used to teleport away. And global silence. There's an opening for Oversight now.
A lot of committed. And Cry as well. He dodges the gank on the bottom lane.
This is big for Oversight. I think they can really punish now.
We'll see. Lycan, I don't think he dies here, even if you coil him. Tier 1 is right next to him. Like, he's not gonna die.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah.
Feeling, however, might die to wolves. Being chewed up in front of the tier 2 tower.
Cry is
Gotta
really
be careful.
Cry is really playing a good Lycan. You don't see the small things that he's doing on the map, but he's doing a lot. Like, not only in team fights, Not only the item build, everyone can play the Lycan like that. His wolves are on point, constantly scouting the map. He's pushing the waves in with Ancient Black Dragon without him being nearby. The wolves are separated, not running in like
Here's the smoke.
one after another.
60 seconds for global silence. This is the opening. Who do they jump first is the question, Lizard. Puck? TA? Beast?
It doesn't matter.
Supports? Doesn't matter? Anyone?
It doesn't matter at this point. They usually want to jump the silencer before the global. I think you're jumping anyone. TA and Puck are the best options if you can catch them.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Trying to force them back at least with this smoke to the high ground.
It's like the same in the
It's
last
tier 2
game.
tower falls.
If you can pop the ulti on Lycan and just run down the TA, that's your best bet, right?
Radiant's bottom tower.
You just zone her out of the game. Also, Lycan with the AC and 1,000 gold will negate a ton of damage coming from Argus.
Tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Well, this is
Dire's
this game has
tower is
come
under
down to a bit of a halt, and Oversight, they're happy with what's happening right now. They outlived the Aegis, which was the first Aegis from TA. Couldn't really play around it too much. They didn't give any big, crucial heroes away. PA's been farming. She's finished a 9-second BKB, and their timing is soon upon them. You know, about 10-ish minutes, and this PA is going to be an absolute brute force. I mean, even a level 18 PA with that third coup de grace can be very useful. Puck, though, has been located and has been isolated. This is the start of something good for Oversight.
It's the start of something beautiful, T-Panda. Something beautiful indeed. One big thing that they have to be careful on Oversight is how they fight around the global silence, and that's it. Like, if you manage to fight the global silence properly, like, you should be able to take any team fight. But you have to bait it out. Maybe take a null, right? Bait out the global, lose a hero or two, and then fight afterwards around the pit when the global is off.
in the front, and Storm's going to go for it. Very deep dive, and Ush will get the roar out just in time. A lot of damage is being dealt, but they will take down Feeling. Can they take down Ush? No, they can't. They lose a Dizzy as well. They got the toss on Ush instead of Skyward. Warden actually canceled out his teleport. Poor man. I think he just popped his BKB the moment Tiny appeared, so ended up tossing the wrong target. Lish going for the TP out. And that was literally a buyback global silence from the silencer. Oversight only losing the Storm. Actually happy with that trade. PA got 2 kills.
He used the global earlier, right? And then he bought back afterwards just to be a part of it.
Actually, it could have been that way, yeah. But he did buyback anyway.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, in any case, both are lost. Yeah, like Secret Agent Tiny, the Warden, goes in, tosses Beastmaster, who was completely fine with the TP. Puck is scouted. They have the
Might
trap
die
on
again.
him from the Rubik.
Oh yeah, Rubik also has traps, true. They are a little bit different cosmetic-wise compared to the TA, so at least cosmetic differences would be debated if you see the same golden rings showing up on your screen, and then you suddenly get silence, and you're like, wait, what?
Well, they are green, T-Panda. Like, you can spot the difference, right?
You can. Luckily, that's the difference. The big difference maker. Storm jumping in, finds Argus, finds the Silencer. Silencer's a good target. That is going to be a dieback for Feeling. While the change, the roar comes out on Skyward. Skyward getting blown up, bursted down. No BKB at all for the PA, and Dead Zone's going to be the next target to be taken down. RL. Blink available. The Wolves weren't actually hitting for a second there as he came out of phase shift, so he's able to move around, still going nimbly about. Odyssey right on top of him. They will take down a Tooth. Storm has to go for the TP out, but they've got Lycan on their sides. Lycan has to shapeshift away.
Just to run, yeah. So they have the Shard on Rubik, and that's the only save that they've got versus Roar. But I believe he used telekinesis a little bit earlier, so he couldn't really help out the PA. That's the problem with this BKB. Like, he's got a big-ass BKB, 8 seconds one, but if he gets roared, he just dies. So he needs to pop it a little bit earlier in fights. If they hit him with a roar, at the moment, well, they can kill him because TA has an MKB, but they need to commit both the TA and the Beast. If he doesn't, however, pop the BKB, anyone can kill him, even a Tiny.
And TA opted not to get that fast Blink Dagger on this hero. Has been keeping up a very good farm pace. He said it could be even faster, and I also agree. But Argus has found his way in this game. And now finished off the MKB and has the Blink in 800 gold. That's going to be just basically a minute or 2 minutes when he's got it up.
Yeah.
And an extra shard picked up.
I love how,
and it's for Ush.
I love how they forgot it and then everyone jumps in. Like blinks in to take it back.
Yeah. I guess it's the fact that, you know, they forgot TA actually has shard. But Lich, that's a very fast death RL. Oh, the Witchblade. Doing too much damage for him to withstand. Odyssey TPing back home. And Ant getting for a bit of a push now.
They scanned him. They know where Cry is. But they also know that he went back. They just lost the detection of the scan on him.
Oh, Courier dead.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Like, this series so far has proven to me that Ant just executes better. In games in which they're behind, in games in which they're in front, they're just getting better team fights. When they should and when they shouldn't be. Let's see, Skyward, he has a DD. Let's see if he can use
but
it.
they saw him take the DD as well, so Warden's scouting out right now. And Warden got to be careful. PA is chasing. Skyward, Odyssey wants to join in. BKB used Global Silence, comes out. Can't use any abilities. Arceus will take the front. Skyward still with that DD, jumping in, slices that Tiny down, but look at the damage, and the MKB at work. He got one kill, but he's gonna lose his life for it. And Ush moving in with the drums of Slum, trying to blow up this Rubik. But the drums will run out, and Atuf will live for a little bit longer, but Odyssey jumping right on top of Ush. Now on to Feeling to take another kill. Arceus, he's got to blink up in 4 seconds. Odyssey very low on mana. He's looking for the kill. Silence comes out, blink in, belt strike. The damage needs to be sufficient. Into another trap. He just walked into a trap, literally on top of a trap. And he's down.
In the back, he's playing with the supports, and he's gonna kill the Lich. He was chasing Rubik earlier, but he's very elusive with the phase shift. I wonder if he'll try more. Probably should try more. You're a puck, right? Like, you should be chasing this Rubik. He has a blink, goes in, silence. That should be the kill.
Voila.
Yeah, they get... So, do you remember what we were talking about the PA? If he pops the BKB, the only way he dies...
I remember you saying that.
If he jumps into Beastmaster and TA. So he needs to pick his fights, not jump into both of them. And unfortunately... Those are the exact two heroes. The exact two heroes that he jumps into. Gets blown up.
The greed was too much. He sees the Tiny, he wanted the Tiny, he got the Tiny, and suddenly a wild TA and a Beastmaster shows up. And it was super effective. Well, that 5k lead is now 12k. This has been... going from a 50-50 game 6 minutes ago to now a landslide and favoring another NA team. The Warden, well, he's going to get scouted out. I'm pretty sure. Well, I said pretty sure instead of fully confident he's dead because he's not. Saving Avalanche just in time. And overwhelming blink on Puck. You'd love to see it.
He's a big boy, and he doesn't like getting critted down, so he has a lot of HP, a lot of armor now. Not a ton of HP, 2k, but for a Puck, that's still pretty solid. And with the Shivas, he gets that armor.
Yeah, that sure is. You already got to take into account, like, the damage reduction Hal does, and also the armor reduction it has. I completely forgot that it reduces armor too, like -7, which does help out the PA, because it's like a mini Desolator, technically. Well, okay, it's better than Desolator. I can sense the judgment from you, Lizards. Like,
I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to figure out what you're talking about. The overwhelming blink?
The howl.
The howl. Okay, yeah.
The howl, the minus armor and the howl,
howl.
because I
Yeah,
forgot,
of course.
I forgot that is a thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
better than the Deso, but Hush, yep. There we see it in action.
No, we were talking about the other thing, and I'm like, wait, what? I'm literally holding my.
I apologize.
I was
talk about a lot of things.
I was holding my mouse over the overwhelming blink. I'm like, when does this reduce armor? What is happening? Ruby?
If only it is. I think that would be a bit too much.
It definitely would be. Nah, it's my fault.
Got
I
the
didn't see
Lycan.
it, right.
Lycan will pop the coil. He's a bit fearful for RRL, but here comes Skyward. Uses the blur, but blur also disappears right away. Argus trying to look for the right clicks. BKB forced out from Skyward. There's Odyssey trying to jump in as well. BKB's available. Global silence being used as the BKB. He needs to buy some time for himself. And now fighting against this puck with all of his might. And it's not going to be enough to kill off the puck. And Warden is also ready for the avalanche save. So that is not a place for the Storm to go. And Skyward's BKB, well, it's now down to 6 seconds.
Radiant's courier has been
Getting harder and harder for him to stick around in these fights a bit longer, but even with the BKB, right, it doesn't matter as long as he gets roared.
Could you have
he dies.
imagined the zero impact Drums of Slum is winning a game right now?
It's not completely zero impact. He's had some impact with it, right?
It's low impact,
Hasn't-
Drums of Slum, and they're winning a game with it.
It hasn't been
Maybe
amazing.
this bottom fight might turn things all over itself because the Warden is dead and Feeling is dead too. Feeling comes in with the buyback. No global silence. Argus is going to need some backup. There's no Aegis remaining. He's going to go down. PA is going to find a kill. I think we might have said too early. Like another run. RRL, he's also trying to run as well, but you're not really going to run as a fairy. You're just going to get lifted into the air as you're already flying.
What did you say
For
about?
some reason, that is a stun.
What did you say about winning the game?
Exactly. Slipped a bit too early.
Yeah.
That's a
Realistically,
massive gold swing, by the way, because they did use some buybacks.
yeah. Realistically, they did get caught one after another, so it wasn't a true team fight from Ant. It was just a slip up, like you said. But these slip ups are extremely costly versus a PA.
They are. They're hunting at the top lane. They're looking for Ush.
He doesn't have a
The
TP.
Wolves will find him. He's found.
Yep.
And he's going to get chewed up. His blink's going to be cancelled.
Drums
He
of
will get
Slum?
the roar out, but
Never mind.
Radiant's top
I mean, he used drums, but he didn't use BKB, so
So it's not the
Okay,
Agham's
perfect.
fault, it's the BKB, yeah.
it's the it's the BKB's fault.
I get it. BKB bad item, why did he buy it?
I mean, he used drums of Slow and Wild Axe's roar and he did 1200 damage despite dying.
has fallen.
No, there's a reason why a lot of players started building it recently. It's not as bad as people thought. It can work in certain circumstances, definitely.
Well, and they're going to have to come up with something in their
Tower is under
playbook. Is this net worth lead? It's now completely lost, and Oversight, they're getting to play the timing they were looking for this game. PA now has a Lincoln's, has a Basher, working on an Abyssal Blade. And Cry. You've got Howl, you've got AC. That's minus 12 armor for PA to deal damage. That's 2 Desolators. I will continue to use Desolators as my reference.
What do you think? What's the next play? Is it just wait for Roche on both of these sides?
For Oversight,
Because
yeah.
they're
Contest Roshan
Yeah.
or take Roshan.
because Ant right now, the way they're drawing on the map makes me feel like they don't really know what they want to do. They're drawing towards the triangle, then they're drawing towards the outpost on top. In my opinion, outpost would be more significant. You should take the Dire jungle and ward it up as Radiant. And they're also walking through wards quite a bit. They're not devording these most common spots. Silencer gonna get scouted out by the Wolf. Instant storm.
There goes Odyssey. Storm with the jump right on top, and they might just save the side. He got cliffed. He got cliffed with that force staff, and look at how they're turning it all around. Oh my goodness, that's a
He's
quick
burning.
burst of damage.
DP's out.
That is such a quick burst of damage, and they won't get to Roshan though. It's up in 40 seconds. The supports will be alive for Oversight.
They're chasing the
See
Wolf.
what they plan to do. Trying to get as close as possible. Can they just convert to a mid push? I mean, it looks like that's the call. Roche isn't up. They have a trap inside the pit. They'll know exactly when he's going to be there, so...
Yeah, because of Storm not having a buyback, and this is doable, but it's very scary as well. You're pushing...
They don't know he can't afford it, actually.
They don't know. You're pushing without BKBs, you're pushing without global silence. At the same time, if no one buybacks on Dire side, you won't be punished.
I think that's one of the strengths they're playing to right now, is the fact that they're trying to force out the buyback from the Storm Spirit while pushing.
Lich,
Then they're going to realize that he's not even going to buy back. There's one lane secured already, and they're going to make a quick disengage. Roshan has spawned.
So this is kind of big, but at the same time, it could be much worse for Oversight, because now they have, what, 10 seconds until Storm is up? Never mind. I don't think they get here in time.
PH just queued up a rapier, by the way.
They just needed to smoke up already. They needed to be there. Storm zipping in, okay.
Oh, the timing! Odyssey! Can he take it? Oh, he got Arceus! Is the one to snatch it for a moment. I was like, okay, Roche is killed, but it's actually killed by Oversight. He's the one who got it. He tried to push through it, but couldn't steal anything. He had an empty inventory slot waiting to take anything that he can, but now Aghanim's buff taken, Aegis taken, actually even snatched in this case technically, and the cheese for the Warden.
That was just so sad. Yeah, that was very, very sad. A good attempt by him. I respect it. I think that if you lose that Aegis, the game
It's a Giga Chad move. It's respectful.
It's a Giga Chad move. Kind of risky, kind of crazy. Exactly what we want from NA. If you lose that Aegis, most likely the game is lost, right? Like, it's very hard to come back, even though your PA is building a rapier, and now she has it. Okay, so...
Yeah, PA rapier. Okay, this is the time.
So it doesn't matter, right? Like, you're taking this one fight anyway. Wait for the Storm to be up in 30 seconds. You will have one side at least. They can't drone you in 20 seconds, so...
TA actually moved the Desolator now away, as the Daedalus will be taking over the inventory slot. You don't have that extra minus armor, but you will have the crits.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
Storm is up. Oversight down by 2 lanes of racks. Man, they almost had this game tied up, at least economy-wise. They had a very good timing for themselves, but that one Roche fight, like next to the Roche pit, was...
Too much.
Literally under vision, everybody's seen, they're all clumped up. That's just, you know, calling for trouble. You were absolutely right. I feel like Ant has been the more disciplined team out of the two.
Like
coming out, Warden is the target. No cheat. Oh, Arcit just goes in, forces out the buyback from the Lich, and they're jumping the back line at the same time. Hush will be taken down by Skyward. Tiny is looking to be the second target, about to drop the gem, has the Ghost Scepter by some time. Odyssey still with the shape of the BKB. Cry trying to take the kill onto Feeling, and Skyward, he's also been bitten by a wolf, and he will go fighting the TA. Look at that attack there. Attack speed, is it going to be enough? Is it damage with the rapier? Going to be sufficient. Trying to fight it back, and there we go. Aegis down. Puck's about to fall. A Tooth will get revenge for all of these deaths, and they will take the TA, and just like that, Oversight fights back. The rapier pays off.
Did you enjoy seeing the little blue wolf running through the fight?
It took me a while to realize, but yes.
Yeah, that's all I was watching. I literally just put directed camera on the PA, and that's it. Very good observing by me. Just look as Skyward is jumping around in wolf form, dominating.
Like, and as we can see from this replay, let's see what happened there.
Like, he was hitting the TA a little bit too much here. He could have perhaps cleaned up the rest first, but it didn't really matter. His teammates were doing that. So he went on the TA. In a second, you'll see right here. He was silenced. He didn't want to pop the BKB immediately.
Yeah. That is a very interesting wolf that also throws daggers in every direction. But it took them a while to get through the refraction charges, but now, once they did, massive, massive crits from this this PA.
This could be game. They have global. They still can't kill her if they pop the Lincolns and roar her. But she's very speedy as well in that move form.
Radiant's middle tower
So what do you have to break the Lincolns, really? If she's BKB'd up, it's literally just the roar. They don't have Abyssal Blades.
You have a pike on TA.
A TA pike. Does that go through BKB?
It doesn't. Before the BKB, you have to do it.
So before the BKB, yeah. Or then the toss from Tiny, just being super fast. I guess that's one way to do it. You will give away your life, but
You have a force on. You have a force on Tiny. You have psychic, headband as well on Tiny.
Dire's middle tower
Well,
is
you
under
have some options. And interestingly enough, they didn't even manage to take one side. They only took the tier 3 and that's it. They fell back. I don't know. I think if you were Oversight, you needed to take that fight right there, you know? While they're still kind of afraid and scattered from the rapier, you abuse that. Now you're letting them regroup a little bit, but it might be the right option.
you know what's really going to win this game? The Drums of Slum.
Stop it.
there's gonna be a team fight.
Just stop
where
it. With
Ush
the drums
just
of
kills
Slum,
everyone
man.
with
I'm gonna.
it.
I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do it.
scanning.
Something.
Something will happen.
Something will happen if you mention drums of Slum.
Lycan's also going for Nullifier. Is there anything else? Sheep Stick on Rubik. Okay, that's actually big if Rubik can get it, because you already got like a lot of cast range, and you get the Spell Prism, so you got reduced cooldown. He has the ultimate orb for it, so he's not too far away. He needs like 600-700 gold, and he has it. Just throw the Hex on the TA and kill her. Easy. Just Hex, forehead.
Just Hex or forehead? Yeah.
And they're taking this very cautiously.
Level 25, triple dagger PA, waiting in blur. You can't see her. You know that she has a rapier. She has an abyssal as well. Like, you need to pop that Lincolns and roar her, but you don't even see her for a majority of the fight. It's on Ash to use his hawks really nicely to scout. Like, they see everything now. They know where everyone is. But if they want to fight there, they need to push high ground, which isn't easy.
Yeah. Certainly isn't. And talking about scaling,
Like in
there's
form.
the Aghanims lined up for the Storm Spirit. Ooh, Odyssey close with the jump. Another attempt is thrown in. Does get a Force Staff save. And the Golem is now on the high ground. They can just clean out this Golem pretty quickly. Down to 300 HP. RRL gets the blink out with the overwhelming blink.
Oh, they still didn't clean it up, T-Panda. You're lying to me.
Trap almost killed 100 HP. It was close. It's gone now. Thanks to Cry.
Because he took another one. You know what? Like you said, they're gonna clean up this ogre quickly. I expected that. I waited for that. It never happened. I demand a refund.
You demand a refund?
Yes.
What do you demand a refund? What did you pay for it?
I don't know. I demand a refund. This is not the caster I paid for. He's lying to me.
So what you're saying is I should return your time somehow.
Somehow, yes.
Have I wasted your time?
Time dilation.
Time dilation. Yes. Refund my time dilation. I apologize. The golem lived.
It's accepted.
But it did not see. It did not live for very long, as it was traded to the you named it the Ice Troll.
Mm-hmm. Who was it
Troll is
traded
currently
to?
AFK in the bottom lane. Please, micro.
Mm-hmm. Who was it?
Just getting killed by creeps.
It's tanking. It's tanking the creeps. There you go. Who was it traded for? Mid lane fight?
Oh, never mind. Fights breaking loose. The Hex comes out onto the puck. RRL is going to be targeted. Skyward coming in with the Wolf. The Blue Wolf fighting for his life. Odyssey getting the jump as well onto the TA. TA needing some help, but no help is there. No help is there. The buyback comes out from the puck. Nevertheless, an Oversight. They could still keep on pushing their advantage. They have the Lycanthrope also in Shapeshift. Will they find an opening? Skyward on the hunt. I think he sees the Warden. Dagger flies in.
Bash.
Stun comes out. No vision. Another dagger, there we go. Oh, there also comes the Storm Spirit. Puck comes in, and Arceus buys back. They know that this is a very crucial fight at this point, but where are you gonna go? Can you come to the traps? Yes, you can. She's being hexed at the back line. They take down Skyward, Rapier down on the deck, and it's gonna be waiting. Oh, the Silencer, why'd you do this, Silencer? He picks it up. The Silencer is now right-clicking for a 500 damage set, but it doesn't matter. Arceus will clean out the back line. Despite being hexed by the Rubik, the PA was left alone in the front.
No, it's all about the silencer now. Let's go, baby.
It's all about the silencer. It's not even the drums of Slum. It is going to be feeling the pause 5 silencer support to carry this game with that Rapier.
He's gonna get himself some Dragonlance now, Pike, BKB. Just wait for another hour. And this...
You look at his camera angle, you can't even see him smiling. At this point, a support getting this rich of an item, you should be like wide, you know. What's the happiest emote you can come up with?
White people happy.
White people happy, yep. That should be on his face right now.
Yeah. They go back into pit. They do want the Aegis first, as they have utilized, what, 2 buybacks? Buyback on the TA and buyback on the Puck, I believe. Like, they have Rapier now, but this game is still... It's definitely favored towards the Radiant, but anything can happen 15 minutes in. No one has a buyback on Dire's side from the cores, I believe.
This is dangerous.
Yep. Tower is under attack.
PA is also completely out of money. It's a Sap from Odyssey. Skyward has been bitten once again.
Lich.
With available Arceus, they take down the Lich. That's an easy one.
Buyback.
Healing does not want to give that Rapier away. They've got that Aghanim Storm Spirit controlling the Puck, controlling the Tiny, and they jump at the back line. They want to get the Beastmaster kill, and it's going to be so close, but Skyward, the Lincolns is still up, and now they're going to get the pop it, and they will get the Roar if they only get close enough. But no! Ush is going to get killed by the daggers. RL is on a dieback if he falls to Skyward. So close in this fight. Storm's already gone for 110 seconds, and now chasing PA, and the Roar from Ush. He will get it. He will take it, and the PA goes down. And another NA team, the Ant Squad. They're looking to clean it out. Oh, look at Feeling go. He's feeling it. -2 again with that Rapier on deck. Well, not on deck, but in his inventory. And this is the GG push. It's got to be a 2-0.
The Rapier switches hands, goes into the hands of Silencer, and he single-handedly wins this game. Very nicely. The amount of damage that he dealt in that last fight. Let's see, Silencer looks like quite a lot, at least 2.